Hey y'all, we're going to go ahead and make carrot cake on page 46 for Easter. So I got 2 cups of sugar here in my mixer. You're going to need 1 1/3 cup of canola oil. And we're going to go ahead and dump that in here with our sugar. And then you're going to need 3 large or extra large eggs. All right, we're going to cream this together until it is like a pale yellow. So we're going to let it go for just a little bit and get everything incorporated. Alright y'all, so it's all creamed together and it's a really light yellow. Now we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Then we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then we're going to add in 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. And then we're going to mix this one more time before we add in our flour. Alright, so let's mix this up. So we got that mixed up. Now we're going to need 2 1/2 cups of flour. I'm going to add the flour in a little at a time and we're going to mix it. So put this back down. And I'm just going to dump a little bit and we're going to mix it. Let that come together. And let it keep going. So we got 1 cup in there. Now let me get another cup. Let's start adding in our 2nd cup. Alright, that's the last of our 2nd cup. Alright, let's go ahead and add in the 1/2 cup. And the next thing we're going to need to do is add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Let's add in our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And the next thing we're going to need is 1 cup of raisins, and we're going to mix that with 1 tablespoon of flour. Alright y'all, so I have 1 cup of raisins and 1 tablespoon of flour. And we're just going to toss the flour and the raisins together. And you're going to need a bag of 1 pound bag of carrots. They're the little baby ones that are already peeled. And I just put them in the food processor and chop them all up. And we're going to go ahead and put them in our batter. We're going to add in a 1/2 cup of crushed pineapple that I have drained as much liquid as you can out of it. And we're going to go ahead and add in our little chopped carrots. So I got my carrots in there and my pineapple. We're going to go ahead and mix this together. And my raisins are here, and I'm just going to slowly add the raisins in. And just mix it until everything is just incorporated. Y'all, so it's all mixed up. Now you're going to need 2 8-inch round cake pans. You're going to go ahead and grease them, and we're going to divide our batter into both of those cake pans. Alright y'all, so I got 2 cake pans that are 8 inches, and we'll go ahead and spray them really good. And then we're going to divide our batter up. If you do not like the raisins, you can change it out for nuts if you want to do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and divide my batter up. So now I got it in there. Now we're going to bake this at 350 degrees for about 55 to 60 minutes. So I'll see you back here in about an hour. Alright y'all, I just took them out. They were in there for 55 minutes. So I'm going to let them cool, and then we are going to start working on the icing, and we're going to make a cream cheese frosting. You're going to need 1 1/2 blocks of cream cheese in a mixer. Alright y'all, so I got 1 1/2 blocks 1.5 a block of cream cheese. Now you're going to need 2 sticks of softened butter. We're going to throw in there. Then you're going to need a pound of powdered sugar. Let's go ahead and mix our butter and our cream cheese. And I have the pound of powdered sugar here. But we're going to mix this together first and let this come together before we add in our powdered sugar. This is mixing up. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And let that become smooth before we add in our powdered sugar. I scraped down the sides. Now we're going to add a little bit of our powdered sugar at a time and let it mix, and then we'll add in some more. So I'm going to put some more in there. And you're going to do that with the whole pound of your powdered sugar. Alright, so we have it all in there. I'm letting it mix all together. Then you want to scrape it down and let it mix one more time. Now, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cake out of the cake pans and let them cool just a little bit longer. Alright, y'all, I just flipped this one over. And now we're going to let that sit. And we're going to let this sit just a little longer so it cools just some more so the icing does not run off the cake. Alright, y'all, so we're going to take a little bit of our icing and we're going to put it on top of our cake here. And we're just going to easy spread it around. And we're doing this so we can get our other cake on top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this and I'll be right back. Once you get some icing on there, we're going to go ahead and take that cake and we're going to place it on the top. Y'all, so I got the cake on top. So now we're going to ice in the top of this. Y'all, so you just want to go ahead and just start covering the cake, the top, and then the sides. Y'all, so I went ahead and put the icing on it. I'm going to just take a little bit of these sprinkle things and put them on the top. And you don't have to do that. And yes, the recipe again is in the cookbook on page 46. So I hope everybody gives this a try just in time for Easter. And I hope everybody likes and shares. The link for the cookbook is above and below this post. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day.